Welcome back to our special show with Vanna White. And Vanna, you look amazing. I'm sure you're very concerned about what you eat for your beautiful routine there. So you are on a great segment right now with Chef Maggie Norris from Worcester Way Cooking School. You're going to get a great recipe.
I'm happy to be here, and I'm excited to learn something new. I need help,
well,
a lot of help.
You said you had figs in your yard, so these are 2 recipes that you can use.
Perfect.
For figs.
Show me. Let's do it.
The first one we're doing is the fig tart, and we're going to make the crust. So the usual suspects for the crust, so we're doing just flour, salt, cornmeal, which is actually locally milled cornmeal, sugar, and then our secret ingredient is going to be rosemary, which grows great in Arizona. It's wild everywhere. So people who live here will have no problem finding that.
Okay.
And then we're just going to pulse it to mix it together.
Okay.
And then once that's mixed together, we're just going to add in the cold butter. And you want it to be cold because that's one of the leavening agents for this tart.
All right.
So we're going to just pop that right out. And then
she makes it look so easy.
I've had a little practice. And then we're just going to pulse that until it forms like a coarse meal.
Okay.
It's like a coarse meal. And it'll come together with the water. You also want ice cold water. It'll come together once you add the water into a ball.
Oh, wow.
And once it turns into a ball, you're going to take it out. I'll just show you how it turns into a ball. Well, of course, as I'm saying it, it's not. But eventually it will. It'll turn into a ball. It'll turn into a nice cohesive dough. And then you're going to take it out, and you're actually just going to press it into a tart pan.
Okay.
So if nobody knows what a tart pan is, this is a tart pan. Sure, yeah, that'd be great. This is the tart pan, and this, oh, yay! I got to do that with Vanna on TV. That was awesome. So a tart pan, you got to be careful with it because the bottom pops right out.
Okay.
So what we're going to do now is make the filling. So this is what it should look like.
Beautiful.
Just nice and golden brown. You've got that nice fluted edge.
Yes.
And here we have mascarpone, which is an Italian cream cheese. You've probably heard of it from like tiramisu.
I have.
Or something like
yes.
that. And then we're going to do a little bit of sour cream. And if you want to just pour the sugar in. And then we also have some lemon zest, which of course in Arizona we have a ton of citrus trees.
And it smells so good.
There's also a little bit of salt in there, just for some counterpoint. And we're gonna try and whisk that up. And you want your
should I do this?
Sure. And you want
something.
you want your. Let me try and break it up a little bit. We can do this together.
Okay.
You want this to be really well blended, and you want to try and have your mascarpone at room temperature. So once it's all mixed, and I'll just grab what's mixed, you just put it right into the tart shell.
Okay.
And you're just going to spread it all around. And then what you can do is you can start adding the figs right on top.
And I did wash my hands, by the way. Here, you know what? I'm going to use this
Okay, perfect. And then, so you've got those nice fresh figs, and these are brown turkey figs. And there's all different kinds. And then the next thing we're going to do is put the red currant jelly that's been mixed with honey.
Yes.
And we're going to do that glaze. You know how tarts have that beautiful glaze on top?
Yes, I do.
We're going to do that.
Okay.
And then you just... And if you want to get really fancy, you can do the slices in like a concentric circle or something to
make it look
organized.
beautiful.
But I like it to look rustic.
I like that too.
Yeah, so that people can do it at home.
Yes.
So that's it.
That is beautiful.
And then the next thing we're going to be making is a fig and nectarine salad.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Yes.
It should be really good.
Have it for lunch.
That should be good.
Great.
And so then we'll just wait for that to set a little bit and cut into it. I know Lisa hasn't had much to eat today, so we'll cut her a slice first.
Okay. Sounds great. We'll be back with more.
Thanks, Maggie. Now, if you are battling weight issues, the answer could be more than just diet and exercise. It could be your hormones. Joining me now are Dr. Nathan Vitaro and RN Sue Carroll from LifeGuard Wellness Clinic. It's good to see you both again. Nice to see you.
Good to see you.
First, let's talk about what LifeGuard Clinic is and what you offer, Sue.
LifeGuard is a physician's office, and essentially what we do is we're trying to keep healthy people well, and people that have health problems that maybe aren't feeling as good, we try to make them feel better.
Which is very important. A lot of people want that. How is it different from another type of doctor's
The way
office?
it's different is we start with a lengthy health assessment, and then we also have you do testing, and we're trying to find the cause of what your problems are, like why you're fatigued, why you can't lose weight, why you have hot flashes, and various other things. And then what we do is we take everything into consideration, your history, your test results, your lifestyle, and come up with a plan to help you feel better. And essentially we're treating the cause as opposed to treating the symptoms. If you keep just treating symptoms, you're really not ever getting better.
Exactly. And you really go to the source of what's causing all of this versus
Yes.
just handing somebody something, oh, here, try this. You're getting to what's really causing it. What are some of the problems that people might have if their hormones aren't balanced, Doctor?
Well, if their hormones aren't balanced, many women experience hot flashes, night sweats, moodiness, irritability, and then, of course, weight gain becomes problematic. A lot of people come into the office and they're perimenopausal age or menopausal age, and they tell me, I didn't do anything, I haven't done anything different, I haven't changed my diet, I haven't changed my exercise habits, but I'm getting this weight gain right in the middle.
Right.
And what they don't know is that their hormones have shifted. And so you have a change in the way fat is stored in the body, and essentially the metabolism shifts. And that's the real key.
Yeah, and it's frustrating because you think nothing is working, and I've tried and tried and tried, but it could be something that's maybe out of your control until now. So you can help folks with that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, get them. So hormones affect a lot of what you were just talking about, some of the problems that you go through.
Sure, and it's not just sex hormones like estrogen or progesterone. Oftentimes it can be thyroid related as well, but many people have normal thyroid function and they think that that's the weight problem, but really there's secondary hormones at play as well.
Okay, and there's some symptoms too that we have for people who might be going through this, if you're experiencing these kind of things here. Like you said, bloating, decreased stamina. I think a lot of people think it's just getting older.
Yeah, and there's a lack of vitality is the real issue. People just don't feel themselves anymore. They don't look the same. They don't feel the same.
I see. So how does LifeGuard Clinic approach weight loss?
Well, as far as weight loss goes, as always, we try to customize as much as possible. So every person's a little bit different, so we have to address every person a little bit differently.
Sure.
But balancing hormones is something that we frequently look at to help with weight loss. And then, you know, again, different people are different. Some people respond best with low-carb dieting. We do another hormone-based weight loss program. It really just depends.
So you really zero in and look at each person differently. It's not a one-size-fits-all. You know that different people need different things, and you do all the work to find out what that symptom is. They could be eating the wrong thing. And then you're like, this, you shouldn't be eating this, and you don't even know it. Yeah.
That's food allergy is a whole nother a whole nother topic.
Sure.
But you're right.
So you have a special offer. So if you're watching right now, you've been feeling this way for years. You're like, I'm tired of feeling like this. There's got to be something I can do. Tell us about that so people can come see you.
So we're offering 50% off your first consult, which is a $75 value. And we also encourage people to go to our home page on the website and also our Facebook page, because periodically we have special offers for people.
Very good. Thank you both again for joining us. It's important that you do something about your health so you can feel better, because you should. Thank you again. I really appreciate it. So if you want more information about LifeGuard Clinic, you can visit them online at lifeguardclinic.com, or you can call the number you see right there on your screen.